Hi there, my name is Christopher Witecki and I'm an astrologer, and I believe I'm the most accurate astrologer you've ever witnessed. Check out for yourself. I've got a new video called the Act 2 videos of 2012. For just $4.95, I will blow your mind. Come on down to soulmart.me. Hello, Officer Scorpio, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. I am your host of the universe, Christopher Witecki. So nice for you to show up. In fact, you should come on down to our home away from home. It's called soulgarden.me. It's a garden for scorpions too, where we will protect you, watch your back, and never cross you. Come say hi to our zodiac leader, Dalva. She is quite good at being attentive. And realize you are soul supported on Earth. This is not like Facebook. Everyone here has your back. You're going to love it. Now, the Scorpios are working on some heavy issues this month. Long-term relationships. In fact, if you bought your Act 2 video, you would know that marriage and partnership is the quintessential point of shifting your entire life in 2012. What will happen in December? I don't know. It's about right now. Okay? And so you are working to redefine what balance and fairness is. Redefine where lines should be drawn and where you should be receiving more, maybe in your partnerships, maybe in places you should be giving more. Maybe that also applies to your self-marriage, how you marry yourself, how you're there for yourself. Do you treat yourself fairly? Are you there for yourself like you would expect from a partner? These are all the questions of this transit. Now, over the weekend, it was Light Cast Day, so your relationship flared up with emotion. The universe shined an emotional flashlight on all the situations. When we start on Monday, breakdown. Uranus rules the day on Monday, which means we will have breakdowns, partnership breakdowns. If something was out of balance, now it will break down. The breakdown is revealing where you built your relationships out of straw instead of brick, or where you weren't clear on vows, where you weren't clear on your vows to yourself. The breakdown is mostly necessary, and it might manifest just in a fight with the honey, but breakdown. And emotions are feeling it, and it gets more intense as the day goes on, because as the day increases, the moon moves into Gemini, so your emotions shift from relationships to trust issues and boundaries. And you know, Scorpios, oh, you don't want to go there. Then Tuesday. Tuesday is the breakthrough day, and a little gift from God, it is Love Fest Day. So although we're going through a little bit of turbulence on Monday, the real heavy turbulence of the Taurus season, emotionally, by crossing Venus, you can restore balance. So giving and receiving opens up. It's like on a Venus day, we start breathing. On a Love Fest day, we start emotionally breathing again. For you, it means making things right, maybe putting up appropriate boundaries, opening and closing particular doors. But remember, Love Fest Day is a high love vibration on the planet. It is the one day to tell yourself and others that you love them, right? Now, on the other hand, this is a breakthrough day with Mercury. This is a day of getting it, figuring it out. Where it was, what started the fight? What underneath that started the fight? What was bugging me from my past that started the fight? So getting to the clarity of it and getting a little bit of a band-aid from the universe, it's going to be a good Tuesday. On Wednesday, it is about actually restoring. So Venus itself rules the day. On Wednesday, you can restore balance and order. You can restore your relationship. This is where maybe you say sorry. This is where you accept their apology. This is where you begin to think of how you need to keep it balanced and fair and actually apply it, not just on the inner world. Now remember, we're under a grand trine, a soul pyramid, until mid-May. And what that means is, as you work on your relationships, you're going to find that two parts of yourself open up. On the one hand, your social life, your social status moves forward with Mars. So relationships often are keeping your social friendships behind, right? If you have certain attitudes and you're locked in certain marriage attitudes, you actually are not free to be who you want in the world. So one opens up the other, okay? And then over here with Pluto, a new attitude born. An old attitude dying, which is so necessary for the Scorpions. It's time to forgive and forget, says Pluto. Something unheard of or written in any astrology book. But it starts now with Pluto here in this lifetime. So powerful day on Wednesday. Thursday is a cloudy day, mostly due to Neptune. Neptune ruling day means we log into our psychic state of awareness. The whole planet is psychic on Thursday. Your senses are telling you things. Are you listening? Emotions move into Cancer, so you become very self-reflective, not so sensitive, okay, that's good, not so touchy, a bit spaced out emotionally and spaced out from a Neptune perspective psychically. But what are you asking? Well, you're trying to get a feel with your spidey senses of what the truth is, or what you're not seeing, or what might be hidden from you, where you might be hiding yourself. When we want to look through walls, we want to see what we can't see, a Neptune day is a day to do it. And remember, it enlightens the whole soul pyramid. So as soon as you understand one thing, you're going to be paid in these other areas. We have to take a quick little break, but when I come back, I'm going to have your Friday dance and the full weekend forecast after this. Live, love, be. Do you always date the boring person because it's safe? How come you always date the cheater? Are you always dating someone that tries to boss you around? Really? How come you're always dating your grandpa? Come on, you got father issues. Admit it. This is the video that answers all your questions. We call it Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. When it comes to the secrets of you and love and you and lust, we cover it all. All those sexy secrets are available at secretsofbirthdays.com. Hello Scorpio, welcome back, and you're just in time for one of the favorite things I do online. It's Friday! It's finally Friday, and Friday actually is going to be a good day for the Scorpions because Saturn rules the day on Friday, so we have decision-making ability. Now remember, decisions. Saturn is the decision engine, and what does it do? Well, it cuts through the crap. You can appreciate that. A decision is an incision in spiritual consciousness. When you decide, you're also deciding what's not. And in this particular moment, exactly the case. What will you not tolerate in relationships? What is not fair? What is not going to happen anymore? Okay? Kind of like a 70s song with in the disco, that empowering kind of energy. It is time to decide what must cut away. Now, I want to remind you, since you're a special client, that no matter what happens, it's going to be okay, because the sun is heading for Jupiter. Jupiter is the go space in Solopoly. You always get paid from Jupiter, which is nice. That's going to pay for the divorce, or Jupiter's going to pay for the wedding. However it is you're entering or exiting at this point, but decide what it is. And of course, everything gets updated. The moon's still in Cancer on Friday, so you're very reflective and you're going back and forth with your feelings, which is good since you're making such major decisions. On Saturday, it's time to act. Mars rules the day, so we're going to wrap it up. Basically, it's time to move forward and pull out of whatever consciousness held you up. Whatever small thinking about relationships held you up. Whatever talk you were saying to yourself that held you up. Time to cut it away, time to act. Put your money where your mouth is, be a Scorpio, and move forward. So by acting, maybe if you're looking to leave a relationship, action may be just that you start looking for your own place. You don't necessarily have to start the big war or whatever you feel it might be. And also remember, it doesn't have to be a war. Okay, if you're going down that path. I wish I could talk more about that in this horoscope because I've gone through it. But other than that, it's time to act and put into action. The moon moves into Leo. So your emotions are going to go to career and legacy. You might worry about legacy. The legacy worry, the career worry, how will this affect my work? How will this affect my finances or my ability to be powerful? This also works for people getting married, by the way. Same thing, especially if it's a guy, or not necessarily these days. I guess both probably are worried about providing these days in a mutual world. But the point is that may come up and that sort of thing. Remember, is maybe a trigger. It's not necessarily the source, or you might be emotionally this weekend carrying your marriage and realize, oh my God, my boss is just like my wife. Oh my God, and they're all my mother, says the male, but the female would say father, right? So Sunday, whatever happens, just hold space. So if you've decided and you've acted, don't retreat. Don't go back. Don't go backwards. Not at this stage. I'll cue you if you want to go back. Not now, though. Okay, it's healthy. Hold space on Sunday. Again, emotions around career control, decisions, and legacy. All right, Scorpio, that's all I got for this 7-day forecast. But I will see you again in 7 more. Good luck with all that, and live, love, be.